Okay, great. So, in the previous class, how many of you are there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your name?
Sir,
I think,
Pratyush.
okay, Pratyusha, you were there and Bhima was also there, all right. So, Pratyusha and Bhima, please tell me what we have discussed in the previous session.
About writing and cohesion and coherence differences.
Okay. So, what is the coherence or cohesion?
Sir, it is a quality of being logical and able to
Okay.
understand.
Okay, good. Any more responses?
Cohesion means sticking together.
Okay. Sticking together, great. It's a unit, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir. Vocabulary and grammatical structures.
Okay. So without wasting much time, we already waited 2 minutes. So quickly we'll start. Open your 16th unit. So we'll see. Page number I'll tell you. Wait for a minute. Yeah, actually I'm ready with the PPT. I'll share within a few minutes, right? Yeah. So the 16th unit, page number 201. The nature of spoken communication, context, and the text. Okay. So quickly you read for a few seconds the structure like a 16.0, that is objectives, introduction, communication to speech, and writing, some differences. Okay. So here we know we were discussed much what is communication in the first class. I discussed about communication and the types of communication. Okay. So can anyone quickly recall how many types of communications are there? Verbal communication, non-verbal communication. See these 16
Visual and written communication.
great.
Verbal, non-verbal, visual, and written.
Okay. So here communication through speech and writing, some differences. So verbal communication is like what we are doing right now. Okay. I'm speaking. Okay. You are listening. We are not structurally we are not following anything. So this is more about the communicative approach. Okay. We have discussed about the communicative approach as well as structural approach, right? And that day in 1860 or something like we have discussed about the John Hornby also, right? And here 16.1, quickly open your textbook. Here the first fact that we have, quickly can anyone read? The spoken and written form are given language both based on a core system of rule.
Yeah, the spoken and the
Yes.
written forms of a given language are both based on a core system of rules, and these rules help us distinguish and separate one language from another. At the same time, the two forms of language, spoken and written, also have a variety of features that make them different from each other. Yeah, we saw in Unit 9 that writing is an extension of communication based on visible signs, many of which remain important aspects of everyday social and cultural process. Similarly, speech is an extension of communication through sound-based signs. A baby's cries, shouts, and screams, hand claps, knocks on the door, bells, horns, and so on. Many of us would have read about the jungle telegraph, a system for sending messages across large distances by beating of drums at different places on the way. Of course, language is much more complex and versatile than other sign systems and much more developed as a system. Let us therefore leave out the other sound systems that are part of our lives and examine the features of spoken language that makes it different from written language.
Okay, thank you. Uh, thank you so much. The thing here, uh, whatever we are orally, whatever we are speaking, yeah, page number 201, that is that in the beginning also I told we won't follow any structure, just we use it for communication to talk with each other, okay, to share the information, to share the knowledge, right? And here, um, here, yeah, in the, I think this is the sixth line or seventh line. Through the sound-based sign, a baby cries, shout, and screams, hand claps. These all are we communicate, okay, with the gestures, okay. That already we have discussed. So here the major differences, like see, I want to tell you. Are you able to listen properly? What I am saying?
Yes, sir.
See, see, if I ask you orally, like, did you understand? You will tell like, can you write it? You will say like, I didn't understand. Like if you're going, what you will say? You will just nod your head. Okay, this is not written. Okay, written. Here we are discussing about the communication to speech and writing. Writing, if you can you write? I didn't understand. I'm going. Can you write it?
No, sir.
No, no. Can you write like? See, I'm giving example. I asked you, uh, like, had your lunch or
Yes,
did
sir.
you have
We
your
cannot write the gestures.
yes, but you can understand by seeing, right? You can say like yes, no, right? So this is the even spoken language. Like, see, while I am speaking, no, I'll be murmuring inside, like, uh, um, okay, can we write this? It's very difficult if you write also, but easy to understand. Okay, if you're saying like, where were you last Friday? Then you will say, mm, others can understand like you are thinking, but in writing can be presumed that it's very difficult, right? So this is the difference between writing and like speaking. These are the some differences. So turn your page, like open your page number 202. Otherwise, what you will do quickly, I'll give some example. I will come back here. Yeah, page number 20. Another significant. Yeah, here 202. Another significant feature of spoken language. Yeah, that yeah. Can anyone read?
Another significant feature of spoken language is that the messages are transient. Here,
Hmm.
one moment, gone the next, for the flow of speech continues. There is a factor of speed here. All spoken language transactions have a typical speed where words flow into one another. This is called connected speech. It is only sometimes that each word is enunciated slowly and carefully by the speaker. This is in direct contrast with the permanence that characterizes written text and the total absence of any externally imposed speed on reading
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
With a
Please
written
stop
text,
here.
okay, sir.
Please stop here. After the class, you can read. So in simple words, I'll tell you. what is written communication, right? Okay. Written communication refer to exchanging information like sharing. Just before I told you, exchanging information, ideas, or messages through written words. Okay. Human communicated by painting pictures or signs on the wall. Like we were discussed in the first or second class on the road. Nobody will speak with us, but we follow the directions, right? I told you the white line, if it goes straightly, then we should not cross, like bypass or overtake the vehicle. If the white line give the brakes in between, you can go carefully and you can take the like you can bypass the vehicle or overtake the vehicle. Okay. Humans communicated by painting picture signs on the wall or floor that conveyed. Okay, on floor, sometimes we see in the malls or in some administration colleges or administrative areas like wet floor. So what you will do? Nobody will say if you see the wet floor sign, you will walk carefully, right?
Yes, sir.
Conveying, yes, conveying emotions today in written form or um, emotions, emojis. Okay, you will understand the emotions by seeing emojis. We well known about these emojis and all. Okay, nobody will. Your friend need not to say that she is crying or she is sad. If she send the emoji like she is crying or she is moody or she is getting she is not well or headache or anything, you will just see and understand, right? That provides emotional
Yes,
context
sir.
to the message. Yeah, that provides emotional context to text message, emails, or social media post. You might think we don't communicate as much in writing, but as you would be wrong, what you are doing right now is the part of written communication. Reading articles, watching videos, responding to email, or using instant messaging application or one or another form of written communication. Written communication, we can see it in emails and all. Email you can't write yes and all, right?
Yes,
Written
sir.
communication is the exchange of information through physical channel such as piece of paper, a screen, or even the ground. An example, okay, that uh, will leave. And we talked about the written communication. Now I'll please record your screen or try to note down the points. Okay, I'll speak about the oral communication. Oral communication refer to the transmission of message through speech. Okay, oral communication refers to the transmission of message through speech. This form of communication is the most common and used in daily life. You know well about it, right? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
You should respond. Otherwise, I'll be thinking I'm not audible or I'm not reaching you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Um, yeah. Oral communication. Please note down because I read a lot for you to teach and to give what I can say easy messages. Okay, or easy lecture. Oral communication refers to the transmission of message through speech. This form of communication is the most common used in our daily lives. Oral communication is the oldest way humans have had to express themselves. The need to express information, knowledge, and ideas made our ancestors begin to establish communication between them. Okay. Can anyone give me the example? What is the oral communication? Quickly, think about the Gurukula's education system. Hello,
Sir.
please tell me what is the oral communication? See, written communication, we write emails, you will write it on the paper.
Sir,
But oral,
face to face communication, discussions, what we are
hmm,
talking and what we can guide them. What we are
Okay,
discussing.
orally.
We can give
Orally.
information.
Speech.
Voice
With mouth, sir.
Sir,
with
speech.
voice.
Yes, with mouth by using our vocal cords or
Yes,
whatever.
voice.
But when we didn't have the literature, we used to write it hand script and తాళపత్ర గ్రంథాలు అట్లా అంటారు కదా. దానికి ముందు మన యాన్సిస్టర్స్ అంటే మన తాతల కాలం వాళ్ళ ముందు తరాల వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళు కొందరికే ఆ రాసే దే వేర్ ఏబుల్ టు రైట్ అండ్ ప్రిజర్వ్ ది లిటరేచర్. బట్ బిఫోర్ దట్ దే లెర్న్డ్ త్రూ ఓరల్, అంటే ప్రీచింగ్ చేయడం ద్వారానే. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏకలవ్య గాని ఇంకా దానికి ముందు పీరియడ్స్ మనం చూసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, ఆ అంత ఓరల్ ద్వారానే నేర్చుకున్నారు అనమాట గురుకులాస్ సిస్టమ్ లో. ఓకేనా? అండర్స్టూడ్?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
యా యా. ఇప్పుడు నాకు వన్ వర్డ్ లో చెప్పండి, వాట్ ఈస్ ది డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ది ఓరల్ అండ్ రిటన్ communication? So we'll quickly move on to the other topic.
In oral communication, we'll use the vocal cords
Great.
to get easily understand.
Yes. See, సిస్టమ్ పని చేయట్లేదు, స్లో ఉంది. ఏం పర్వాలేదు, నేను ఇక్కడ మేనేజ్ చేస్తాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈజ్ ఓరల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఈజ్ ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ ఆఫ్ మెసేజ్ త్రూ స్పీచ్. ఓకే, ఇది ఓరల్ కమ్యూనికేషన్. రిటర్న్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అంటే త్రూ యూజింగ్ ఈమెయిల్స్ ఆర్ యూజింగ్ పీస్ ఆఫ్ పేపర్, ఓకే, ఆర్ ఫిజికల్ ఛానల్స్. ఓకే,
Yeah, or through
information
letters.
through, yes, writing, through writing, written with the using the speech, that is oral
Yes.
communication. That's over, I won't repeat. Okay, oral communication versus written communication. The main difference between oral and written communication is that oral communication is an exchanging of information through spoken words, and the later uh, uh, like is an letters. Okay, and the letter is an exchanging of information through written words. Okay, written words ద్వారా చేస్తే written communication, oral ద్వారా. Okay, difference between the oral and written communication is that oral communication is an exchanging of information through spoken words. Okay, spoken words, written words. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yes.
Good. Okay. So examples of written communication: letters. They are a clear example since the sender writes his message on a physical channel and sends it to his recipient. Okay. Emails are like letters but more modern with emails. Okay, letters ante manam rasi post box lo ala we used to do that. Emails you can send it within a minutes, your ideas, your information, whatever, right? Brochures, ఇప్పుడు మన కాలేజెస్ కానీ మన బిజినెస్ కానీ దట్ హౌ విల్ డూ, will prepare brochures with illustrations, okay, slogans, logos, images, right? Okay, all
Yes.
forms of advertising that emails are likely okay, you just note down. Emails are like letters but more modern. With emails you can send the same message to many recipients simultaneously and in different parts of the world in real time. How many of you know, this is out of my interest I'm talking, what is the email? First I want to ask you, how many of you send the emails in your daily life?
Yes, sir. Not frequently,
No.
but
Yeah, who is that?
Yes, sir. We use.
yes, sir.
Okay, Pratusha and Bhima,
Use, sir,
you
but
use.
not daily.
Okay, so what is CC? In recipient will, suppose you are sending me email. Okay, so I'll be the recipient, like to whom you are sending, but along with me, if you attach someone, there will be two stages, CC and BCC. So what is CC there?
Sorry. Carbon copy,
Huh?
sir.
Great, carbon copy. What is BCC?
BCC means blind carbon copy. Sorry for
Great, 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 great. That's true. See, CC can be seen by me, but BCC you can't see. See, if you are stating or like if you are complaining to a district collector or any other or administration higher authorities, you will write a letter, and I should know that you are writing a letter. So what you will do? Um, you will send it to me, so I'll be the CC. But blind carbon copy you will attach with hundreds of people. Okay,
but
that
but they
can't be
cannot see
seen by.
us. Yeah,
Yeah,
but they cannot see.
yeah, that is my out of my interest. Try to learn. Okay.
Yes.
uh, I don't know why we were talking about. Yeah, about emails. Okay, and brochures, all forms of advertising that are on physical support, both on the street and on social networks, the internet, and that are written, are forms of written communication, slogans, logos, images. Okay, and press, books, magazines. These products can be consumed both physically and online. Okay, we are seeing the brochures and the billboards. Okay, yeah, people will be distributing to us. When I went to 2 days back for a morning walk, they were distributing these brochures along with the pictures. Like if you go to their gym, you will become you will lose weight within the 30 days and all with the pictures. Okay, press, books and magazines, these products can be consumed both physically and on. That's done. Yeah, we use verbal communication in personal conversation. Since don't worry, I'll share PPT. Pratisha, be ready. Okay, we
Okay,
use
sir.
yeah, sure, sure. uh, we use verbal communication in personal conversation since it take less time and it is easier to express our feelings and modes. However, written communication used in business and official matters, as it is the most reliable modern mode of communication. Okay, and we hope this. Okay, that's over. Understood. We use verbal communication in personal conversation since it takes less time. Okay, need not to worry about the format. Okay, for the verbal communication you can speak in any way. You just, the thing is, the message should reach to the opponent person, to your friend or family members or anyone. Okay, less time and it is easier to express our feeling and moods. Okay, in written communication, yeah, the severity, the feeling which is the original you want to share in your words, it may not be possible in written communication. Written communication is used in business and official matters, as it is the most reliable. Okay, you can use it, it will be very useful in business and official matters. Okay, uh, so here, yeah, quickly look at your page number 203, 16.2. Where and when do we use spoken language? We'll see it in the PPT, but quickly here, your list would contain some of the following items and many others. Some, yeah, can anyone read it? So we'll.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Someone saying, "Wake up! It's getting late." Listening to listening to a speech on radio or TV program,
Okay.
educational broadcast possible, a brief interaction with the newspaper or milk delivery person, conversation with family members or hostel mates, exchanging greetings with neighbors as you leave the house, talking to people at the bus stand, scooter parking area, on the bus, overhearing the people who are nearby talking, hearing vendors calling out what they have to sell, talking to fellow students at college or to colleagues at work or during tea time, listening to lectures, announcements over a loudspeaker, brief interaction with staff at a payment office, post office, bank, conversation at a shop, conversation with relatives or friends during a social visit, a business discussion with an accountant or a lawyer on your own behalf or for someone else, tutorial type interaction with a younger child. You are helping with studies or homework, a telephone conversation. That's it, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. So it's need not to explain. It's very easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where and when do we use spoken language? Where do we use in post office, railway station, hearing to vendors, calling out like okay, what do we call street vendors? Other word is I think hawkers,
Sell.
street hawkers, right? These days, in the early for 10 or 5 or 10 years before, not even 10, 5 years before, they used to shout loud outside, like, okay, any vegetables like chipurlo, otherwise banana, like aretipallo, they used to call, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. How many of you watched the film Kotta Bangar Lokam?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In that movie, they'll be shouting out like a chipurlo, and all. And need not to explain much about this. Okay, there we'll see the spoken language, right? And other example also, but pay much attention. It's easy to understand. That's what I'm not going much deeper into it. And quickly move on to the 16.3. How do we use language when we speak? What we will do here? Yeah, someone read in the previous section. Yeah, otherwise, wait. I'll do one thing. Page number 205, A, B, C, D. 5 points are there. That if you uh, understand,
Yes,
then
sir.
it's, yeah, please.
Face-to-face interaction. That's it, sir.
Yes, please.
Face-to-face interaction between two persons where the roles of speaker and listener are taken by them in turns. Face-to-face interaction as but within a small group, about five typically, each member of the group can become the speaker or listener at different times by turn. One-way communication between a speaker and a group. 10, 100 or 500 of listeners
500.
consisting an audience. A one-way listening process for an individual while attending a lecture, listening to a TV or radio talk or a recording.
Good. That's it. So quickly move on to the this 16.3. That is, how do we use language when we speak? That you read.
In the previous section, 16.2, we looked at a wide range of situations where we speak and use language. We also saw that there are contexts where it is better to speak rather than write, and other contexts where the opposition is true. But the difference is not only in the context, people or places where we use the two forms of language. As we saw in the earlier section, there are also many places where it is possible to speak or write what we want to say. The question that we therefore need to ask ourselves is, do we use language when we speak in the same way as for writing? In other words, it is enough to simply speak out wherever has been written. Of course, whichever language we are using, whether it is English, Telugu, or Hindi, it has to be the same grammar and vocabulary. But the way we put our words together to convey meaning will not be the same. While what we
Okay.
have said is
Yeah.
true of
Stop here.
all
Stop
languages.
here. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, can anyone explain me where do we use when we how do we use language when we speak? What happened?
In some discussions or in some context, it is better to speak and better to express of using speaking, I mean oral, rather than writing.
Okay. No, the
And
here clearly mentioning the how do we use language when we speak? Oh, that you leave. Quickly come on to the examples, page number 206. That there you will understand. Let's see. What is your name? Yeah. Yeah, you read it. Hmm. Tell me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rather than my name is Sinbad.
Yeah, when will the library open tomorrow? At 10:30. Rather than using the broad sentence, they are using simple words.
Yes. So in speaking, we use like if I ask you what if you write what is your name, then you will try to write my name is so and so. But here, what you are saying, what is your name? You are saying like just your name,
Yeah, formal
right?
and informal language, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When will that over? And a few examples also are also there, X, Y, and all that you see after the class. Then what are the yeah, please move on to the page number 207. What are the types of text we listen to? Okay, that already we have
Yeah.
discussed. Yeah, that we have discussed in some fifth or sixth unit, I can say. Okay, using language involve both the productive and receptive modes. We engage with the
Clearly, sir.
language mode. Yeah, so the uh, like text, the text or a few text, narrative text, descriptive text, and expository text. Okay, procedural or instructional text. Okay, already we have discussed narrative text tells a story, and a descriptive text creates a picture with words using vivid language to describe people, place, things, and events and all. Expository text explain the facts, presenting facts, and it give clear and concise. Okay, in a short in a short way, and a procedural instructional text that we have already discussed about the that procedures like how to make a chocolate and a digestive system. Okay, using these diagrams and illustrations and all, right? Here also uh, they give what is this? What are the types of text listen to? That you can read biographies, recipes, current events, regular what is this? Regulations, okay, and diaries, lab reports, okay, novels, fables, fantasies, travel guides, folk travels. Sorry, folk tales, posters, and legends, myths, novel plays, and all. Okay, yeah, this is all about the 16th unit, and quickly move on to the 17th unit. Okay, uh, introduction. What is face-to-face interaction? Okay. Mm, yeah, can anyone say what is
Yes,
the
sir.
argumentative or persuasive text? Quickly. It means you are not writing your notes, right? Argumentative or a persuasive text tries to persuade the reader to agree with a particular point of view by using evidence or logic. So, if you are reading a novel, not novel, or any your interested book in whatever you are interested, like a psychology or a travel guide, or it should be, if any logic behind, any science behind it, then definitely you feel interest, and you try to read more about it. Okay, that like అలాంటి బుక్స్ ఏం చేస్తా అంటే మిమ్మల్ని యూ వోంట్ లైక్ యూ వోంట్ జనరలైజ్, యూ ఫాలో ఇట్, నిన్ను అగ్రి చేసే విధంగా బుక్స్ రాస్తారు అనమాట, రైట్? Okay, and move on to the page number 211. Okay, face-to-face interaction. Face-to-face to the interaction between two or more people, where everyone is in direct contact with each other. It is also known as the personal communication, because people through its type of communication possess can process can send and receive key information one on one. Face to face interaction is one of the best way of building strong relationship. It offers both the receiver and the sender of message is a visible opportunity to look into the eye. Okay, so what is face to face communication is? Face to face communication
Between two
refers to,
persons, sir.
yes. Now, we are not discussing face to face, right?
It's a virtual
Yes, sir.
communication.
Yeah, it's a virtual
Yes, sir.
process. But with your family members or the one who is staying with you currently, that you can, or if you meet with the new person, then see if you if what I can say.
It's nothing
Just
but
a
offline classes, sir. Offline classes.
yeah, offline classes. Okay.
Discuss.
Yeah, there more about the face-to-face interaction. First time meeting friends.
Two
If you
friends are
join
talking
some,
about
hmm,
Mother and child communication.
their, yeah. If two
okay,
friends have seen a movie, they are discussing about a movie. Uh, that is the
with
face-to-face
with the
interaction.
with the
Eye to eye contact.
yes, eye contact. Nice. Face-to-face communication helps people to be on the same page so they can connect and communicate directly. There was a time when being the same physical space was known as the face interaction, but time have changed, and with the evidence of latest technology in this digital age, it is possible to have face-to-face communication without being in the same physical space. Okay, through video call or video conferences. Okay, whatever we have discussed just 1 minute ago in together, but with the use of technology we are able to see each other and discuss communicate with each other, though we are physically someone is in UAE, okay, or someone is participating the meeting from in America, one is from Delhi, one is from Hyderabad, one is from somewhere. We are collaborating, we are able to see each other because of the this latest technologies, right?
Yes.
And face-to-face communication can have many feature, including that engagement. Okay, people not that engagement which we do before marriage. Okay, engagement can be like meeting and all. People tend to be more engaged in face-to-face conversation than see face-to-face communication, like in physical, like a classroom or offline classes. We can connect more. Okay, we can engage. Okay, try to develop our what I can say, intrapersonal or personal or some build our strength, whatever. uh, People tend to be more engaged in. Now I'm teaching, we are not geographically or physically, we are somewhere in the world. Okay, so the thing I'm teaching from here, but the thing you are active or not, you may be traveling, you may be eating, you'll be doing some work, or you may not, you may not be, you may not involving, you are not paying attention. I won't be knowing, just you are listening passively. I'm teaching from here, but in the physical class I can understand that who is participating properly, who is active and who is inactive. Okay, who is physically active and mentally, that I can understand. Okay, with the face to face communication. Okay, uh, a face conversation than in phone calls, as they were more focused and less likely to be distracted. Okay, now by listening you may distract, you will be, you can imagine anything, but in classroom I'll try to understand whether you are listening or not, then I can question you and I can take you back. But through online it's very difficult, right? And trust, face to face interaction can help to build trust and strengthen intrapersonal connection, which can be especially important for virtual teams. And facial expressions, facial expressions and body language. These are a big part of face-to-face communication and can be missing from online communication, which can be lead to interpretation. Okay, and the collaboration. Face-to-face communication can help to create collaborative environments that can inspire and engage people. Which can lead to increased engagement and innovations. Okay, trust. Okay, the facial expressions and body language and the collaboration. Face to face communication can help to create collaborative environments that can inspire and engage people, which can lead to increased engagement and innovation. And eye contact is an important part of face to face conversation and can show that you are paying attention. Yeah, that I discussed just now. Paying attention and inviting the speaker to continue talking. However, you should avoid staring fixedly at the other person, as can be intimidating. Okay, and yeah, that is about face-to-face interaction. Yeah, quickly open your page number 212. Here you can see quickly sample text that is spoken mode. Okay, can anyone read, Sheila?
Yes, sir. Sheila, Ratna, would you lend me your
See, see,
notes
see.
for two
See,
or at least one day?
now you made a sound like Ratna. Could you you continue now?
Okay, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sheila, Ratna, would you lend me your notes for two or at least one day? Ratna, actually no. You see, I feel that no, I will be studying for the test, so no, can't give it to you.
Come down. Written mode.
Written mode. Ratna, could you lend me your notes for a day or two? I can't find mine. Ratna response is likely to be, sorry, I cannot for, I need them to study for the test.
Yes.
Next
So
one, sir.
here, yeah. That also you finish. Then I'll tell you.
Student in the
Go
staff
ahead.
room. Sir,
Hmm.
we wondered, sir, could you actually, sir, we want to watch sir, we want to watch the India-Pakistan match. Sir, could you cancel class just for today? Sir, we will come on Sunday, sir. In written
Written.
mode. Dear sir, the Indian-Pakistan cricket match finals is on the afternoon, so we would be grateful if you would cancel our class so that we could watch the match. We assure you that we will come for an extra class to make up for it on Saturday.
Yes. So here, in speaking, in spoken mode, we are using why I stopped you in between. You told like sir, okay sir. I told like okay, good. Can we in written text? Did we use anywhere do we use?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, that is the difference. Okay. Hope you understood well. And the page
Yes.
number 213, there yeah, also you can see sample text 3 and the sample text 4 that you read after the class. You will understand well. Okay. Features of face-to-face spoken interaction. Okay. There, yeah, you try to read again here, set A, sample text page number 214. Features of face-to-face spoken interaction. What happened? Are you there or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Please.
Where, sir?
Features
I
of
told you to.
face-to-face spoken interaction.
Yes.
Let us now look at each of the extracts given above and examine the kind of sentences and statements made by each speaker a little more closely. Let us first examine the first set of sample texts. They are reproduced here for your benefit. Sir, again I have to read, sir, this set A sample text, sir.
Yeah, that already we understood, right? So need not to
Yes,
do
sir.
that. When we examine these two utterances that you read.
When we examine these two utterances, we find that while the second one, the written version, seems complete and is in grammatical sentences, and the spoken mode seems very odd, and the sentences are broken. There are sounds which do not belong to English at all, etc., etc. One would think that the person speaking does not know the language and is stuttering and muttering. Also, a could you is followed by a would you, and then the 2 days is modified into 1 day without any explanation. Another interesting aspect of the first version is the spoken mode is that it has words or sounds that do not mean anything but are used, and these are known as interjections. At one level, we could state these people do not know language and are struggling for words. At another level, we could state that we do this thinking and even when we speak in our own mother tongues. Now let us examine the second sample text in both the written and the spoken form. Again, as with sample text 1, it is reproduced here for your benefit. Sir, shall I
Okay.
continue?
Yeah, please. But open your page number 219. Because see, already we have discussed a lot. The lot of repetition is there, so we need to skip. Okay, skimming, skipping, and scanning. So what is skipping? What already we know, which is not relevant, which is irrelevant, that we need to skip, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what you will do? Page number 219 and the features of spoken interaction. A few lines are there that you read, so everybody can understand. Then we'll move on to the next level. Yeah, please.
Features of spoken interaction that refer to the nature of language. First one, language is error-ridden or at least seems like it. Next one, language seems disjointed for statements are not complete. Third point, language is simpler in spoken interaction when compared to written language. Next, features of sentences in spoken interaction. Sentences are much shorter in spoken interaction when compared to written text. Sentences are incomplete and are often just phrases or words. Sentences are interspersed with many fillers of the kind. And the nature of linkers used are of the coordinating and not the subordinating type, and therefore sentences are compound or simple and not complex ones. Features of the act of speaking in interaction. Turn taking happens all the time. So speakers and listeners exchange roles. Sometimes speaking and listening is simultaneous. A lot of speaking interaction is evaluative in that repair work or modification is happening either by the speaker or by the listener. Speaking seems disjointed for there are constant switches in the conversation.
Yeah. And okay. So it's all about whatever we have discussed. So quickly move on to the unit 18, that is one-way speaking. Okay. So you know what is one-way speaking and types of one-way speaking and context in which one way speaking takes place. Okay. So please tell me what is one-way speaking?
Speech,
See, in my
lecture.
yes, speech and lectures. And see, I don't know what is happening in other classes, but in my classes, like I try to give more attention and choice to you to speak. Okay, then only you can involve and you can be active in the class. Otherwise, one-way speaking that I'll be teaching and you'll be listening. Okay, it becomes passive and it become what I can say bore. You will be bored, right? So in lectures, seminars, conferences, okay, while presenting papers, just you will be listening, right? Radio is one way speaking only. Even TV, like the news reader will be reading news.
News readers.
Yeah, news readers. Yeah, the news reader will be reading news and you will be listening. Okay. And types of one way speaking that you read after the class and you know well. Okay. Short sentences, sometime you're written. Okay. What is one-way communication? Okay, one-way communication is defined as a process of transmitting information from a sender to receiver without any facility to no, without any facility or expectation of feedback or replay. So we'll take the example. We were in 10 or 15 days, like a decade ago, we used to have all FM, that radio in our house. Is it Akashawani Vartalu Chaduvutunnadi? Okay.
Yes,
How
sir.
many of you heard this Akashawani Vartalu and some Ananda Lahari and all?
Chitralahari. Chitralahari.
Chitra Lahari, yes.
Chitralahari, sir. Yes, sir.
Chitra Lahari. And they used to play stories also, some Chandamama Katalu or Bala Mitra Katalu. Okay. హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్ 1 అవర్ స్టేషన్ కి వాళ్ళు ప్లే చేసేవారు. సో అది నీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అనిపించినా అనిపించకపోయినా యూ హ్యావ్ టు లిసన్, అదర్వైజ్ యూ నీడ్ టు స్విచ్ ఆఫ్. యూ కాంట్ సే దెమ్ స్టాప్ ఆర్ యూ కాంట్ గివ్ ది ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఈవెన్, రైట్? సార్ మీ వాయిస్ బాగాలేదు, కొంచెం వాయిస్ మాడ్యులేషన్ పెంచి చెప్పండి, లేకపోతే సార్ మీరు కంటెంట్ సరిగ్గా ఇవ్వట్లేదు, కొంచెం డీప్ గా వెళ్ళి కంటెంట్ చెప్పండి. కెన్ యూ డూ దట్?
No,
No,
sir.
sir. No.
No, sir.
Because
No.
yes, because that is one way communication, right? Receiver without any
Yes, sir.
facility.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
yes, expectations of feedback or reply. It is faster method or transmission in comparison to other. This communication process is profitable for specific organizations. Okay. And that yeah, one-way communication is very often used in persuade people or the audience. Okay. ఈ రోజు లైక్ వాతావరణ శాఖ వార్తలు చదువుతున్నది, దిల్ సే వాతావరణం ఈ రోజు చాలా చల్లబడపోతుంది అండ్ రెయిన్ఫాల్ చాలా ఉంది. సో ఎదురుగాలులు ఆర్ ఈదురుగాలులు చాలా వేగంతో ఇచ్చే అవకాశాలు ఉన్నాయి. చేపలు పట్టేవారు చేపలు పట్టడానికి వెళ్ళకూడదు. ఓకే. ఆర్ వ్యవసాయం చేసేవారు కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. దే యూస్ టు గివ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్, రైట్?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, one-way communication is very often used to persuade people or the audience. The commercial or television or an excellent instance for one-way persuasion. Um, um, the commercial, okay, that will leave. Yeah, here uh, we have 7 C's, like in one-way communication. Okay, clear, correct, and complete. Okay, and concise, okay, considered, and courteous, and concert. Okay, clear, correct, complete, concert, concise, considered, and courteous. ఓకే. సో ఈ 7 C's ఫాలో అయితే ఏంటంటే ఎదుటి వాళ్ళు దే కాంట్ గివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్, దే వోంట్ ఈవెన్ ఇంటరాక్ట్ విత్ అస్. సో ది వన్ వే కమ్యూనికేషన్, okay, they must follow. Even I, because I'm giving chance, that's what you are speaking, otherwise you will be in mute. So from my side I should be very clear with the content, with my voice modulation, and the information which I'm sharing with you, that should be correct, because you will learn something and you will retain for a long time, and you will teach for future generations, right? If I suppose నేను ఏదైనా తప్పు చెప్పాను అనుకో మీకు, మీరు మీ పిల్లలకి, మీ పిల్లలు ఇంకో వాళ్ళకి, సో the wrong information prevail, it spread a lot, right? So it should be correct, okay, and concise, okay. చాలా చిన్నదిగా ఉండాలి, సోది లాగా ఇట్ షుడ్ నాట్ బి, ఓకే. అండ్ కన్సిడర్డ్, ఇట్ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ సమ్ లాజిక్స్, okay. And it should be, the language should be polite. If I'm using big jargons, and if I'm speaking very serious and like in a ridiculous way, or non-serious way, will you listen? Will you pay attention? In class like, you won't feel happy, right? You feel not even like to continue, okay. That is the these are the types of, and types of one way speaking, and the context in which one way speaking take place, that the seminars and all, okay, TV, radio, and uh, those things are there. And announcement at a railway station, one way speaking, right? Can you say that, in railway station, can you speak against to that announcement? Train
No,
number
no.
one
No,
two
sir.
three
No,
four
sir.
five.
No, sir.
No, sir. No.
Yes,
Just we have
you
to
have
listen
to
to.
agree.
We have to
Yes,
listen, we
sir.
have to agree, sir.
We have to.
Yeah, agree, and you have to follow that. Otherwise, you will reach to some other station.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. It happened with me actually 1 year ago. I supposed to catch the Charminar Express, and I supposed to reach Warangal station. But what happened? I didn't pay much attention, and I took the Charminar Express. No, I don't know. I think that Falaknam, and I went around. I traveled around 100 kilometers. Then I saw some a station that is Nalgonda. Then I was wondering what happened with me. Then immediately I got down and I came back. Okay. Then the one way communication should be clear. The announcement was clear, but I didn't pay much attention. That's what something happened to me, right? Nature of language used in one way
Mm.
speaking. That should be clear, right? And see, the thing is, whatever Akashwani radio, if I play it in Delhi, will the people understand? Will
No,
they
sir.
understand in Delhi?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, because their mother tongue regionally, most of the population follow the Hindi. Okay, so Hindi should be used, and nature of language. Yeah, lectures and speeches that you read, and yeah, nature of language in announcement, that also we have covered. Yeah, if in a school or wherever, in 2000 members will be there in school or college or in universities. If you want to give the oral communication, you should be clear, and you must give, it should be precise. Okay, but if you are talking more than, if you are for a small thing, if you are spending hours, then they'll forget the main thing. What? Okay, they think like you are blabbering. So somewhere I want to explain you what is stammering and stuttering and blabbering. Stammering, natti antar kada in Telugu. Will be studying nature and purpose. These are the blabbering. Okay, stammering. Okay, stuttering. Got it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what
sir.
do you
Yes,
do?
sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Yes, please. Yeah. In with this, we have completed the 18th event, the unit 19, that is listening in spoken interaction, and one more unit that tomorrow we'll complete it. Yeah, enabling and evaluating listening and spoken skills, that we'll see tomorrow, and we'll clap for this session. And I request Pratusha to share the screen so quickly we'll finish the class.
Sir, please
Pratusha, are you
send the
there?
PPT. Yes, I'm here. Can you please send the PPT?
Yeah, please. I'm sending. So we have only half an hour. So what you will do, you will just read it, okay, and you take screenshot. Otherwise, Pratusha will share in the group, or I'll request other to share the PPT in your groups. So you need not to worry about that, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So what is discourse? That already we
Sir,
have discussed, but
it is the
quickly
same PPT, I think.
is it?
Yes, sir. Argumentation, narration.
Yeah, it's already
Sir,
done, sir.
last class
Yes, sir,
Last
it's
PPT,
done,
sir.
sir.
last classes we have taken.
No, communication through speech and writing using
I think this
language.
is no, sir. No, no.
No,
This is
this is
about
new
a
one.
discourse, sir.
Okay, but
Ah,
the
this
one or two slides.
communication through speech and writing
Yeah,
didn't take.
yes, because one or two slides might have uh, what I can say combined or included with it. But yeah, quickly read communication through speech and writing.
Oral communication is the type of communication that takes place through speaking, such as conversations, speeches, and meetings. Written communication is the type of communication that uses the written word, such as emails and letters, the link between the reader and the writer. It is a reciprocal and symbiotic relationship. As we have seen, without one, the other couldn't exist. The reader and the writer co-create mutually without even realizing it. I said oral
Okay.
communication and written communication.
Yeah, that you take this quickly.
Okay, sir.
Slide. Next slide, Pratisha. Yeah.
Using language when we speak.
Okay.
Oral communication relates to have verbal exchange of information or ideas from one person or group to another. They can be used either formal or informal. Formal oral communication takes place during the presentation at business meetings, classroom sessions, political speeches. Informal oral communication may take place whenever within a organization, such as during face-to-face conversation, through telephone conversation, or during regular conversation at business meetings. Done, sir.
Next.
Face-to-face interaction.
Face-to-face interaction, oral and written communication. For written communication, precious words are chosen by the writer with great care. Oral communication involves carefully chosen words along with non-verbal gestures and movements, etc. This communication method is distinguished by verbal language, non-verbal cues such as facial expressions, body language, and eye contact at the immediate opportunity for feedback. It facilitates a deeper understanding and connection, making it a fundamental aspect of human interaction. Face-to-face communication is having the ability to see the other person or people during a conversation. It's an opportunity to exchange more than just words because both the speaker and listeners can observe and adjust based on body language and expressions. An example of communication between two or more people is considered as a social interaction. An example of social interaction could be anything from buying food from a street vendor, giving a stranger direction, in engaging in conversation at the dinner table with your family members, etc. Turns.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Pratusha, and I think Prasanna.
Yes, sir.
I'm correct. Yeah. Thank you so much, both of you. So with this, we have covered around 18 units. Okay, and almost how many? Uh, yeah, 4 blocks, right? Tomorrow we'll
Yes,
cover
sir. 4 blocks.
yeah 4 blocks. So tomorrow we'll finish within half an hour, and we'll see what are the important questions and all. Okay. Already I gave
Okay, sir.
important questions. Okay. In offline classes, but again, I'll try to give today important questions in block 1 and 2, right? but it doesn't mean that you only read it. But as per my knowledge concern, I'm giving, okay. And
There are
one more
three
thing.
more slides, sir. Can I
Yeah,
share?
yeah. Please do that.
Yeah, this is the eighth slide, and two more slides are there.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Skills to improve
Can
listening
I?
and speaking. Listening skills. Pay attention, give the speaker your undivided attention and acknowledge the message. Show that you are listening, provide feedback, defer judgment, respond appropriately. To improve speaking skills, communication, being able to communicate an idea or thought clearly is an essential skill for public speaking. Clear articulation, presentation style, confidence, passion, ability to connect with the audience, practice speaking, focus on your body language. To improve, one must, if you are out and about, listen to songs or podcasts. When you are at home, put English TV or radio on in the background, watch cartoons and children's videos with the kids. Practice talking to yourself in English when you are alone. Record yourself speaking.
Next.
One-way speaking and its nature. What is one-way communication? In one-way communication, information is transformed in one direction only, from the sender to receiver. There isn't any opportunity to the receiver to give feedback to the sender. Bob is going out of town on a weekend business trip this morning. Nature of lang in one-way speaking language is symbolic. Our language system is primarily made up of symbols. A symbol is something that stands for or represents something else. Symbols can be communicated verbally, speaking the word hello, or in writing, putting the letters HELLO together. Done, sir. The communication between listening and speaking. Listening helps people develop their own vocabulary and strengthen their speaking. Speaking then helps the development of written language, as people can pick up more complex vocabulary. Generally speaking, language learners need to hear a language before they can speak it. Listening and its purpose. There are 5 levels of listening. Uh, First one, feedback. Paragraph. What is this? Paraphrasing,
Okay.
clarification, empathy, and active listening. Subskills focused on or scanning and skimming in reading, organizational and editing skills in writing, recognition of connected speech and understanding gist in listening, and pronunciation and intonations in speaking. Done, sir.
Good. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, why only Prasanna, Pratusha, and Bhima and Renuka Deepthi are only active in the class? Why not Farzana, Ramurthy, and Rajshekar, Akula, and Saida, Imad, and some Vivo, Samsung, and other mobiles? Why aren't you uh, responding? See, enjoy the class. You will, I know, definitely will pass this exam, but the memories, the nostalgia, you will, it will be there for lifetime. Okay. However, we are not having offline classes. Try to enjoy the online classes, interact with each other. Okay, whenever you get the chance, you must come voluntarily. Sir, I'll read. Sir, I'll read. Otherwise, you can cross question to me, cross question to your friend. Okay, you can discuss with each other. Okay, that gives you memories. Simply attending the class, taking the screenshots, and writing the exams, passing and getting the jobs. It will give happiness. Okay, but not long time. But the memories which you get. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Pratusha. Please do that. Huh? See, you just recall your memories, how you enjoyed your 10th standard or 10th grade and intermediate, okay, or degree stages if you were studied in offline. So yeah, try to enjoy this platform. Don't be passive. I expect more than me. You should speak. Okay, you should interact with each other, build your knowledge, share your information. Okay, because we all are having versatile knowledge, different knowledge, each other. Okay, that's what I always expect. All much speak and interact in the class. That's what I always encourage and give space to you, right? And I'll
Okay, sir.
request. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sir.
Please do that. Yeah. What? Uh, yeah. Open your page number 13. 13. What are the main functions of the process of socialization? And explain the essential differences between animal and human communication. And explain how sign help people to communicate. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Signs, gestures and all, right?
Sir, once again
Yes.
repeat question, sir.
Okay. The second
First,
one.
third, fifth.
Sir?
Second, third,
Second,
and fifth
third, fifth.
questions.
Yes.
Okay,
First,
okay, thank you, sir.
third, fifth. And yeah, page number 23, first and second.
Sir, last year I already asked about what is the language proficiency. Is it come again, sir?
Okay. They asked.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. See, language proficiency, can anyone say, we have discussed, right? What is language proficiency? Can anyone recall? At least tell me what is three language formula, what is our mother tongue, and what is our first language, and what is our second language? See, if
First
you
language is our mother tongue Telugu.
great,
Our
Second,
Yeah. Second
syllabus
language is
second level is maybe English.
or English.
yeah, one foreign
okay,
language.
yeah. Actually, you are rightly mentioning, but your second language, as per my knowledge, it is Hindi, and the third language is English. Is it?
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
correct.
But if you are in Delhi, okay, then your mother tongue will be Hindi, the
Hindi.
first language, yeah,
Okay.
first language English, the second language becomes any other foreign languages.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Okay, tell me what is language proficiency in your own words. Even exam, you need not to write what is there in the text. Okay, what is printed in the Google, that you never do. Okay, Google is not our world. Google is created by us. The words, the information, everything given by the human. So what you understood while explaining what I taught you in the class, if you understood it clearly, if you put it in your paper, you will get good marks. Okay. So what is language proficiency?
Language proficiency means uh, um,
A person able
has
to speak,
Able to speak,
speaking.
writing, and communicate with each
yes,
other. Others, others
Yes,
should understand your language.
Uh,
language.
yes,
uh,
sir.
that we
Oh,
what language
Who
we
is
try.
expert in language, sir? Who is expert in language?
good, good, great. Yeah, some
Grammatically,
response.
phonetically, verbally. So who can make the others to understand easily.
Excellent, excellent, great. Any more? Any more responses? So move on to the next unit. Yeah, page number 34. Yeah, the first one and the third one. So tell me what, discuss the language development in children. I told you, chewing,
According to their
babbling,
according to their age.
Babbling. Yes, sir.
yes. That you should mention the words in the highlighted in the exam if they ask. If the evaluator see cooing and babbling and the sensory motor stage, what are
Yes.
the I told you the four stages. What are the four stages of children language development in children? Tell me, sensory motor,
Yeah, sensory motor.
pre-operational, concrete operational, formal
Yes.
operational.
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, if if you are absent in that class, what you will do, what I'm telling now, like what I'm teaching now, that you make a note or record. After the class, you make a note. Okay. The first one is sensory motor, like with the sense. Okay, by
Yes.
touching,
Touching and
with the
feeling.
sense, by saying. Great. You will learn. Okay. And the second,
The concrete.
no, 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 like a sensory motor, pre-operational,
Pre-operation.
concrete operational,
Formal.
formal operation. I gave you example also. See, this is the half liter water in it, and what I can say. So, suppose you take a bowl, a big bowl, okay, a big bowl you take and pour the same half liter water. But if you ask a children, the one who around what is the 7 to 11, I guess, the concrete operational stage, right?
7 to
7 to
11
11.
years, sir.
Yeah, 7 to
Yes, sir. Yes,
11.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
if you ask them, see, here, half liter water, and you took a big bowl and you pour the same half liter water. But if you ask them which one is in which bowl or sensory motor, okay, okay, thank you, Pratusha. So if you ask them a bowl in which bowl or in bottle or in bowl water is much, then definitely they'll say bottle, because it's a the bottle, if you they look, it is a bigger. Okay. Or sometimes they may say the bowl also, because the bowl is so bigger, and they may not think logically, okay, how much water is there, or okay. But in the last stage, that is um, uh, formal operational, they'll
Formal
think logically.
operation stage.
Yes, that if you mention, that's enough for your examination.
Okay.
Yeah, move on to the page number 43. First one is enough. Describe in performance terms the difference between low, medium, and high proficiency. Okay. So you can see here, page number 42 and 41. You will understand. Okay. What is the low level and high level proficiency? Yeah. Who is that? Yeah. This is all about today's class. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see from the unit 5 to 5th unit to we'll see till 20th unit important question, as well as 2 units will complete tomorrow, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Oh,
sir.
Yeah. Apart from this, you really benefited by these online classes, attending online classes?
Yes, sir. Very much, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
Yes,
sir.
are
sir.
Very
benefited
much,
only
sir.
with your class, sir.
Yes,
yes.
sir. That
Only
is correct.
your class, sir, because you are the
No
only
other
one
class.
to explaining everything with PPT and explaining each and every point where you are asking questions to checking our
We
progress.
made a
That is
feedback
very
Yes.
and everything. Very useful, sir. Very.
unbelievable, sir. It's unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
We have to say thanks to you, sir.
No, no. Usually I'll do with all the batches, but the thing, see, always your intention, I know you must get good marks and you should get some promotion or to get job and all. But I never think of your job. I never think of your promotion. I think if you attend my class, you must learn something, and the knowledge must be imbibed in you, and this knowledge which you have learned, it should be transmitted to the future generation. That's what I feel like to teach some morality also. I'm so much I'll be reading a lot of psychological books, psychology related, and my research which I'm continuing, it's related to psychology, the self esteem and moral development, okay, and mental health also. So that's what I'll be considering from your side. Okay, this is the thing. Mm, this is what, and the thing. If you interact now, I feel lot of happy, because if you speak blunders, I never mind. But the thing, you must speak. See, if you are not going to speak in the class, where do you speak? You are not attending the class. Your family members may support or may not be support, okay, or whether they are aware of this language or not. So you got the great platform, that too only 8 or like a 12 hours and all. If you are not going to utilize, where you will speak, how you will enrich, how you will develop your vocabulary. So try to speak, try to fight with your friends. Fight means not that fight. Fight for the subject. You read it and come. Before, so suppose tomorrow I told like we'll discuss 19th and 20th unit. You just go through only 1 hour you spend. Try to jot down, draft, write only main points, what you have understood. Okay. If you are not going to read the books, what not only these books, academic books or any books, seriously, I'm telling, if you earn crores also, you won't be happy, because as per my knowledge and as per that is my own perspective. Okay, but people can be in they may feel happy with money and all. Okay, I don't say that if you have crores of money you won't feel happy, but according to me, I learned, I mentally I became strong only because of books. Okay, not with the friends or anyone. And I learn a lot of things from friends. Okay, cheatings and what I can say, their support. Okay, and this all. So if you read, you will get to know how to tackle the problems, how to solve. Okay, how to take the strong decisions. You must please read at least 1 hour, 23 hours you can spend for your profession and your family and all. Try to read by books, if it is Telugu or if it is any your mother tongue or anything, whichever you interested, but you must read it. Psychologically and scientifically it's proven you feel happy. Okay, so don't
Okay, sir.
try. Yeah, and
Okay.
our Chief Justice um, Chandrachud, before him, some, I don't know, he's from Andhra, I guess. What is his name? Chandrachud ki mundu. Justice, I forgot tomorrow. I'll tell you. He really, whatever I feel, no, he told. There was an article in Inadu paper. Okay, the position whatever we get, that may not be permanent. Okay, and
It's
he's great.
Dhananjaya Yashwant.
No. Chief Justice.
Ramana, I think so, sir.
Exactly. Ramana. Full name is?
Full name I could not recollect. So first
Ramana
name
only.
is Ramana. Ramana.
Yes.
Up to Ramana, I'm sure.
Ramana only. Seriously, he's a great man. I impressed a lot. After that, I impressed with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. APJ Abdul Kalam books, no, you try to read Wings of Fire and all. You learn many things: how to compromise, how to adjust with the life, how not to copy others. Okay, if you try to copy others, definitely your life will end with the misery. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
Venkataramana.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Pratusha, can you share the PPT once again, because I need to take a screenshot.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm not only here to teach. As a counselor, I should give you some mental support. Even I should sometimes you can speak. You might have read more than me. You try to speak. You take 10 minutes. It's not a big great deal. Okay, if you want to share something, but we are almost move second or third slide. Yeah, thank you so much. And now stop sharing. I'm sorry if I bothered you.
No, sir. No, sir. So I already
Okay.
shared in the group, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So with this, we'll wind up this session, and have a great day. Take care, all of you.
Sir, thank you for giving more information,
Thank you
sir.
so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank
Okay,
you so
bye.
much
Have a
for
great day.
making us to involve in your class also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
More
And
information.
this is, yeah, will you attend any more sessions, or this is your final year? You are in
This,
fourth sem, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the
this
final
is the
year.
final, sir.
You won't be having semesters?
Second
No,
year,
sir.
final year, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. We don't have.
We
I
have
think
more.
maybe next year. Maybe next year they will start sem wise.
Okay. So, if we get a chance, we'll meet, and have a great day. I'm leaving the class. Bye bye.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
sir. Thank